Boom! What's going on, everyone? This is Steve Larson. Welcome back to another episode of Secret MLM Hacks Radio. Very excited for today. Today I want to share with you guys a little bit about one of the biggest secrets about doing MLM and network marketing on the internet that might surprise you and is one of the biggest hacks to the game and why it's worked so well for me. If you're like me, you know MLM is an amazing opportunity to grow a real asset for yourself. But you also see that there's huge issues starting to emerge. Like, why haven't big MLMs let tactics change in over 30 years? Or why have they been cutting commissions smaller and smaller? Or even, how dumb is it that old MLM rules say you'll get in trouble when you use the internet to grow your team? These are some of the blaring questions we all face today. This podcast will show you how real MLMers like us are waging war on the old dying methods. And we aren't cheating by only bugging uninterested family and friends. Follow this podcast while I expose the shocking methods I'm using to build my 10,000 person downline and get people begging to join my team daily. Here's to the new tactics without all those old, rusty MLM shackles. My name is Steve Larson, and welcome to Secret MLM Hacks Radio. What's up, guys? This is part 2 of our 4-part series about modern MLM. And today I want to walk through a little bit more, like I said, on how this game is so different that most people frankly don't... This is one of the biggest secrets. This is honestly one of the reasons why my stuff has gone so well. And if you're ready for that, buckle up because I'm really pumped to share it with you. This actually started when I first was watching, I actually was in college and I was trying to learn affiliate marketing. My first dollar on the internet actually came from affiliate marketing. And if you're unfamiliar with that, affiliate marketing is simply taking somebody else's product, selling it, and then getting a piece of the action for it, getting some commission for the sale. And so what my buddy and I did is I was going to a class I was so excited for. It was called Internet Marketing, the class was. And because of that, I was looking forward to it for a very long time. I was very pumped to go to it. So we go to it and I'm sitting down and I remember the teacher sits down and he asks the class, guys, I know this is very challenging. Okay, here we go. Can anyone define SEO? All right, and I about died. I had been doing enough on the internet by that time to have known what SEO stands for, and I realized that what I was about to go through was like crawling compared to what I was already doing by that time, and I was getting bored. I got bored really, really quickly. So I drew a funnel. I didn't know that's what it was, but I drew one, and I said, Mr. Teacher, Mr. Professor guy, I don't want to be here anymore. Which I didn't think I'd ever say that to a teacher. I said, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go do this instead. And I held up the picture of the funnel and I said, let me go do this instead. And I grabbed the other guy that looked like he's bored out of his mind that also was very familiar with internet business. And he and I held our own class every day for 3 months. And we'd go for 3 hours a day holding our own class instead of going to class. And the entire objective was to make as much money on the internet as possible. We started with affiliate marketing and we went to a site. We found a guy's product that we decided that we would go and sell. And we wanted to send traffic to it. And when anyone bought, we would get a commission. So we set up a page. We set up a landing page. We hardly knew what that was. It was the first time I'd ever done anything like this. Nothing like ClickFunnels existed at that time. I set up a page. We set up a page together. And then we spent 3 hours brainstorming the headline. And we found a video from somebody else that we went and we could use. And whenever somebody clicked submit, they put their email in and the page would forward to our unique affiliate link. So that night, I put $50 in ads on ad spend. I had never done anything like this. You know, at the time we had like no money. We were still poor. You know, it was college time, obviously, and living in these freezing little apartments and stuff. And so to spend $50 on ads was super scary. I remember I went to sleep and terrified. I was nervous, like, man, $50. I don't know if I can spend $50, you know, like anyways, things were really, tight for us still. And I remember I went and I spent that $50. I woke up the next morning scared out of my mind. And I flew out of my bed, right? Ran to the computer, looked at my account, and there in my account was $50 more. We had spent $50 and we made back $50. Now, at the time, I was like, crap, this didn't work. I was like, oh, dang it. It's too bad that didn't work. We didn't really make any money from that. In fact, we made nothing. But what I didn't notice at the time is that I now had 17 people on my list. One person bought an upsell, and that was $50. And I now had 17 people on my email list. That was my first experience ever with affiliate marketing. And I was like, crap, maybe I missed the .com bubble. It's not going to work for me. And I stopped trying affiliate marketing. Little did I know that's a big screaming success. And you might be like, Steven, you made no money. Stick with me for a moment. Well, fast forward, I kept doing things on the internet, and I started learning how to drive even more traffic, and I started doing projects for big companies. And our teachers didn't know what we were doing. They didn't, we were kind of cowboys. There was no programs teaching what we were doing. We were learning it on the side. And so we started doing client work that the teachers didn't know what to do things with. And I got hired out of college to work for Russell Brunson at ClickFunnels. And I'm sitting there, and if you guys heard the last episode, which is the first episode in the series, I recommend that you go back and listen to it if you've not yet. I talked about how I did not know that Russell was such a big shot in MLM. I had no idea. I thought he was the funnel guy, and that was it. I had no idea he had been doing MLM and network marketing stuff for years, successfully, very well. So I'm sitting there, and this guy, right? I'm sitting there next to Russell, and it's post-college. And I wake up one day and go into the office, and I sit there, and Russell, as soon as I walk in, he's like, dude, we're going to promote this guy's product today. And I want to go promote it to the list. But I kind of want to make it really sexy. I want to turn up the value of what they get. I was like, okay, sounds good. What do you mean? He's like, well, what we're going to do is we're going to take the product, the main product, and we need to think about what people are still going to be struggling with after they buy it. It's like, okay. It was a training course on membership sites. He's like, what issues would people still struggle with in terms of selling a product, right? What would they still struggle with? What would they still struggle with if they buy a product around membership sites? And so we started listing out all this stuff, and we're like, now how can we solve that? And so what we did is we started creating bonuses that would specifically answer some of the fears that people had when they would buy this guy's product. Now, and what we decided to do was to give them away for free if they bought the product through Russell's affiliate link. If you're like, Steven, where does this have to do with network marketing and MLM? Stick with me for a moment, especially those of you guys who are funnel builders who've been following me from the funnel world. Stick with me because I want to drop something on here that's rather monumental that most people, for some reason, don't believe me on. I don't know why. Okay, but just listen to me for just a moment on this, okay? So here's the scenario. We make a page, right? And then when people go to the page, we say, hey, we want you to go buy this guy's product on the next page. And if you buy it through our link, we're going to give you these other few bonuses that will help you use that guy's product even better. They say yes, they click on the link, a pop-up shows up, they put their email address in, and then the page forwards to our affiliate link. Now, Russell did that, and I watched him time after time do that, and make a lot of money. It worked extremely well. Like, Steven, what does this have to do with network marketing? Guys, I want you to just bear with me here for just a moment on this. This was a big key experience for me because I started sitting back, and as I started realizing that I wanted to go back and I wanted to try network marketing again, I wanted to be back in the MLM game, but I wanted to do it differently than I had been taught. And I talked about that last episode. What I realized is that, let's see, I'm going to go sell somebody else's product. And like if I'm an affiliate marketer, I'm going to go sell somebody else's product. And when I sell it, I'm going to get a piece of commission for it, right? What does that sound like to you? That is exactly the MLM model, right? That is exactly the network marketing model. You guys, this is one of the hardest things to admit in all MLM, and I want you to stick with me for just a moment. You own almost nothing inside of network marketing. You don't own your downline. You don't own your product. You can't make changes to it. You can, in one swoop, I'm not trying to freak you out here, but just it's the reality of the situation that we're in, right? You have no say on what goes on the packaging. You have zero say on a lot of things inside your downline. In fact, your position is rented. You rent your position. You don't own a position in your MLM. You're renting it. You have to pay a fee every year to keep it. Okay? You own like nothing. In fact, most of the sales messages that you're taught to use in MLM, they're the exact same. What do you have control over? It's the exact same things you have control over in the affiliate marketing space. Here's the big kicker. Affiliate marketing and network marketing on the internet are the exact same model. I promote them the exact same way. I treat them the exact same way. There is no difference. Let's be real here. MLM and network marketing is nothing more than commission-based salesmen. You're a commission-based salesperson who happens to have a downline that you get a little bit of an override on. What else is that like? How's that any different than other salesmen? See, when I was a door-to-door sales guy and I'd walk around and I was selling pest control, or I was selling security, right? Or I've been a salesman for a lot of times in my life, a lot of periods in my life. And it's fun. You get to control your income, which I know a lot of everyone wants. But all the people that I brought in underneath me, and when I was selling pest control, I got a piece of the action of what they sold. There's almost no difference. Okay? And I know, anyway, don't reach out and be like, well, the difference is 2 tiers versus 3. Like, I get that. Okay? I get that. What I'm saying here is that on the internet, and if you want to automate the MLM space, if you want to automate the game on the internet, learn affiliate marketing, because affiliate marketing is the exact same thing on the internet as the MLM space. Now, I'm saying that because a lot of you guys are from the funnel space, okay? And it might shock you to realize, like, holy crap, that's exactly right. Okay, so I just want you to think about that here for just a moment, okay? Back in the old ways of doing this, people go out and they talk face to face with their friends and their family. And again, I'm not saying not to do that if you know that they already have a pre-existing desire. But if they don't, right, you don't need to run around and start doing that. What I don't want to do is I don't want to go and start shoving down this product or this MLM down people's throats who are not interested. Instead, I want to treat this game like an affiliate marketer does on the internet. But instead of selling this company's product over there, I'm literally just going to sell my MLM's product. Okay, and I don't want to get too far into that or deep into the podcast. That's actually the purpose of the Secret MLM Hacks program. Okay. But I just want you to know that this stuff works. One of the coolest testimonials that we just got, actually super cool. We just got it. His name is Lloyd. Lloyd, shout out to you, man. Love this. Thanks so much for reaching out. This is incredible. I appreciate this like crazy. You reached out and you said you set up your link and you did the social media sales funnels, not just for me to use, but the whole team. To plug prospects into as well. 41 team enrollments just last week. He had 41 people join his team last week because of these things that I'm talking about here. Okay, and it's because of this whole principle that affiliate marketing is the exact same model as the MLM model online. It's the exact same thing. All we're doing is we are saying, hey, here's the thing that I sell. Here's my product. What else are you struggling with when you go use my MLM's product? How can I give away some bonuses around that so you want to buy it from me versus somebody else? And then we send traffic to the page. And now you outvalue everyone in your upline and your downline, right? And we do that for recruiting. We do that for product sales. And it's huge. That's what we teach you how to do inside Secret MLM Hacks itself, okay? Super cool. We actually got another one here. I'm going to show you guys just a few of them here. This is from Anna. Anna G. Anna, thank you so much for sending in yours as well. We just got this from you recently as well. This week, while I was laid up in the hospital, by the way, I hope that you're okay. It's an intense way to start a testimonial. Just this week, while I was laid up in the hospital, I had someone join my team completely on autopilot. This was my first, and it was so nicely timed because I was literally couldn't be working because I was stuck and I was sick. Or she said I was sick. I got a notification that someone had joined my team. I was able to get her into my training and she's already getting started. Hands off from me so far. Super cool. Very, very awesome. Okay. And that's the power of this game. You have to understand, and this is the last thing I want to end off here with this episode. And I just want you to know that you understand that this vehicle, this new method is very different than the old way. Or it looks like that on face value. When you lift up the hood, though, and you look underneath it, you find out it's the exact same thing that's going on in the old space. All we did at the old times, back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, right? Even 10 years ago, everything that's been promoted around MLM back in the old days, it's actually the exact same thing. All we do is we automate it. I remember I was thinking about the costs what does it cost to do the MLM game? I was like, oh man, this is crazy. What's the cost to me if I go in and I play MLM the old school way? This is an intense question to ask. What's the cost that I have to pay if I choose to play MLM or network marketing the old way? Well, I got to memorize a script, and then I got to go and walk around and be the messenger of that script. I'm going to walk around, let's say it's a hotel meeting, a home meeting, a phone meeting. Let's say I'm going to malls, whatever it might be that your upline's told you to do. And I'm not upline bashing at all, guys. Just look at the reality of this. I'm going to memorize a script. I'm going to walk around personally, and I'm going to be the one who goes and delivers the message. And once the message is delivered, I have to do it again. And I have to do it again. And I have to do it again. That's a terrible price to pay, my friends. I never want to do that. Instead, you can be like Anna, be like Lloyd, okay? And what they've been able to pull off, what they've been able to do, and the reason why this stuff has worked so well for me as well, I don't really memorize a sales message. In fact, I can mess up because I say it on a camera. I can go back and I can take out ums and ahs or just leave them because I don't really care, right? And then all I do is I put it on a page and I don't have to be the person delivering the message every time. How amazing does that sound? Guys, if you're loving this, go to secretmlmhacks.com and let us give you a free presentation on how to actually go pull this stuff off in your own business and life, okay? We're going to do a live one here soon with me. I'll be me live with you. You can watch a recorded one or watch the new updated with some other cool treats in there that we got for you guys. It'll be on December 10th. Go to secretmlmhacks.com and you guys can join there, okay? Okay, but the power of this is that there's two kinds of costs when it comes to time. The first type of cost, time-wise, is me being the deliverer. It's not duplicatable time. I have to memorize the script and I have to deliver the message and I have to say it again every time and I have to do it every single. That's terrible. Instead, because of the internet, because of sales, because of videos, and it's not hard to do a sales video. That's what we teach you to do in Secret MLM Hacks, okay? Because of sales videos and putting it on a page. Now, I'm not a coder. I don't know how to do that stuff code-wise. That's why things like ClickFunnels exist. Okay, then I just put the video on the page, I drive traffic to it, and guess what? Tens of thousands of people have now seen the messages. I mean, it literally would be impossible for me to physically go out and pitch that many people. So I don't. But I still want to reach that many. You see the power of this? There is so much time leverage that brings, when you actually treat this, the MLM and the network marketing, like an actual modern game, right? The internet is here. Why the freak aren't we using it, right? And that's like the biggest thing that like rubs me the wrong way. I can't believe that how hard it is sometimes to tell people who built the old school way, the internet isn't evil. Most of them just don't know how to do it, so they act like it's bad. Okay? Just it's truth moments. Again, that all right? So I just want you to understand, again, that we don't own anything. I would re-listen to some of these episodes. I'm going to be a little more technical than I usually am in these. But understand that we don't own our positions. We don't own our products. We don't own anyone in our downline. We really don't own anything inside network marketing at all. We don't own almost nothing. What we do have control over is our sales message, and the fact that I can duplicate it by putting it on a page, amongst a few other things, but there's not many. And when you get good at the very key things that you can control, guys, this turns into a real asset. Not just anyway. I love MLM. I love network marketing. It's so much fun. I treat it like a back-end business. It's not my front-end business. And that's the thing that might shock you guys as I say this. I don't think I've ever said that on the show. It's not my front-end business. Okay, but what's cool is that I just set these systems up, they're in the back, and my teams are constantly growing and buying and auto shipping and selling to more customers, and they're finding people, and I'm building, and right, I've got some pre-built funnels for them, and they just go download them and use them and install them. And you have to understand, like, that's why this game is so powerful, and that's why it's so unique what we're pulling off here. And it's just ushering in this new age of the internet, plus this really powerful model called network marketing or MLM, right? And it's been amazing. Okay, understand what you can control. Understand what your role is in this business. It makes no sense to be the person to consistently saying your sales message personally, you over and over, using your personal, non-duplicatable time like that. It's the most valuable asset you have in your life. It's not worth it to me to continually say it over and over and over and over and over and over, not knowing if they'll do anything and not knowing if they have a pre-existing desire to buy, and that's rough. I'm going to let them self-select. I'm going to let them click on my page. I'm going to let them watch it. I'm going to let them reach out and ask to join my team. And that's how we do it. And that's what I want to teach you guys how to do as well. Go to secretmlmhacks.com. I'm very excited to do this live presentation with you guys December 10th. If it's past December 10th, don't worry. You can still go there and check it out. And very, very pumped for it. Go to... actually, I wanted to share with you guys one more. This was super cool. We just got this in also. This is very fun. This is actually from Leah. This is crazy. Okay. What's up, Leah? How you doing? I'm printing your pictures out. Hopefully that's all right with everybody. You guys sent them in, so hopefully it's all right. He said, at Eek, my first funnel just made its first sale within 24 hours of launching. Woot, woot. I love it. Hey, that's very, very exciting. Congrats to you as well, Leah. Hey, I've really enjoyed doing this with you guys and seeing the impact of it. These are very simple principles that every other industry on the planet is using online. For some reason, a lot of network marketing or MLM, there's like this negative connotation to using the internet. How crazy is that when leverage is so strong? I don't have to pitch thousands of people. The page is going to do it for me. I'm just going to say my sales message once. I'm going to follow scripts that I know works. It's like a fill-in-the-blank template. And then I'm going to drive very simple traffic. I still don't know how to do a Facebook ad. I still am not a coder. I'm not like a major techie. And the reason I'm saying this to you is because I don't want you to look at this or listen to the show or look at me and be like, oh, Steven can do it because of this, because he has that. No, I am self-taught, my friends. And you guys can pull this stuff off, and I made it so that you don't have to go through the years and the 34 tries I went through over 5 years to try to figure this out and try to learn how to sell things on the internet. You don't need to go through that. Go to secretmlmhacks.com. Very excited to have you guys there and do that live presentation. Again, I know I'm pushing it hard, but it's because this stuff works, right? And I got a lot of people who are coming in and saying thank you, and I have a lot of gratitude for all of you guys who are willing to share your story and been reaching out, telling what it's been doing for you and your business. So, guys, thanks so much for being on here. Remember what you control and what you don't. Remember that the old MLM ways, it's not that it's bad. It's that there is this new leveraged power called the internet, and I can say a sales video and amplify me. Go and understand what you do control, what you don't. And if you're like me and you're like, Steven, I already have another business. Man, so do I, right? The MLM for me is a back-end business and it just keeps growing. And my wife and I take that cash and we stockpile it up and we buy real estate, okay? So this is an awesome asset that creates assets. Or if it's your full-time thing, make it your full-time thing. And that's the beauty of what we've got here for you guys. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys on the live presentation at secretmlmhacks.com. And we'll see you guys in the next episode, which will be episode 3 of 4. That's the next one in our modern MLM series. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next one.